channel. So in today's video we're just going to be doing my little 6-month postpartum update. I basically just want to give myself and you guys an update of the differences between where I was when I first gave birth and where I'm at now. If you can hear babbling or crying in the background, that is Oliver. He's not a happy boy at the moment. He's teething quite badly, so apologies for any background noise that you may hear. So I've categorized them into like life, my mental health, my physical, and then Oliver, because even though this is my YouTube channel, I want to be able to look back and say another 6 months time when it's my 1 year and see the difference between him now and him in a year, which is really sad that we are literally 6 months to a year. We're halfway through to him being 1, which is terrifying. But anyways, life in general, how am I getting on? To be honest, it's really weird. I don't remember what it was like to not have a baby, and I feel like everyone says that once they have a baby, but it is very strange to think that I was able to just get up and go and do whatever I want, and I wasn't waking up at 6 every morning, and I wasn't, you know, I wasn't a mum. Like, it's very strange to try and even remember, like remotely remember what your life was like before having a baby, because they consume your whole life now, that you're like, when did I ever have that freedom to not be constantly talking and thinking about another baby? Like, I feel like my brain is Oliver 24/7, and I'm like, how was it the case that I could just get up and leave the house and not worry about, like, did I leave anything at home that a baby might need, do you know, that kind of way? So that's kind of like where I'm at initially. But in terms of like being a mum, it has come very naturally to me. And then just another kind of like life aspect, I have a date on when I'm going back to work. I'm going back to work on the 12th of September. I'm feeling really shit about it, to be honest, because I would have liked to have been out of work until the date that I had planned, but with money and everything like that, I really needed to get back to work. So moving on to like my mental state. If you saw the video of where I was saying about like going through birth trauma and like postpartum depression and everything like that, I'm still quite numb to the whole situation that was that. I'm still unsure of what I want to do and how I'm gonna get past it, because anytime I think about it I still get like really angry, but then at the same time I'm like, Leah, you can't just avoid it your whole life. The hospital have sent me multiple letters, emails asking me to go visit them for their mental health clinic, but you know what, I'm actually just so angry. I don't think I'll benefit from it just from being in that area. If the same service was given to me by someone else, I feel like I might be more open to it, but with the hospital I just feel like I'm just angry towards them right now. So yeah, going back there, I don't think that'll happen. Oliver is now sleeping through the night, but I'll get to that with him, but it just means I'm getting more sleep nowadays, so I'm starting to feel more like myself and more like Leah instead of like Mammy, because for ages and ages I was struggling to find myself. I wasn't prioritizing myself. I stopped working out and stuff like that. So yeah, now that I'm getting more sleep, I definitely feel more like myself and I'm able to function a lot better. So yeah, that's like my mental state at the moment. Okay, and then on to physical. If you saw my other videos, I was losing weight quite quickly, and I had been losing weight up until like the past week. I went on a binge. This past week I literally have eaten everything and anything, so my weight has actually gone back up a little bit, not by much. Like, I've gone from being like 61 kilos, 63, like it's not that big of a difference, but for me to have quickly put on that weight, I've gotten back into the mindset of being like, Leah, you need to cop on. Like, you can't be doing this. You can't let yourself go down this road again of binging, then not like trying to like not eat at all, and then like, I'm not doing that to myself. I got myself out of that. I'm not putting myself back in that. What I found is what has led to my binging was I wasn't eating proper breakfast, lunch and dinners, so I was never full throughout the day because I was eating like biscuits. No matter how much you eat, I genuinely don't think you'll ever get full from that type of food, or like chocolate or crisps. So I've reprioritized breakfast, lunch and dinner for myself, and like good ones, like the ones I've shown you, my what I eat in a day, because I need to get back on track. So that's the physical. Also in terms of workouts, I've started to rediscipline myself, and I'm back to doing 4 to 5 workouts a day. Jesus Christ, imagine. Oh no, it actually, my relationship with working out would be done then. 4 to 5 workouts a week. So last week just gone, I'm filming this on a Saturday, I did 4 workouts, and then I'm also now doing exercises for my, I'm going to say this wrong, diastasis recti. Basically it's where your abs separate during pregnancy, and they can go back to normal within the first 6 months of you having your baby, but sometimes they just need a little bit of help, and mine definitely do. And sometimes that's what causes you to still look like you have a bit of a baby pouch, which I do. So I've been doing exercise with that, and just really holding off on ab exercises that I would have usually done, because it can actually hinder it. So yeah, that's where I'm at with like exercise. In terms of like clothing sizes, I'm between 8 and a 10 still. I bought a pair of the Stradivarius cargo jeans, and they were a size, I think I got them in a size 10, and they no longer fit me. They're way too big on me, so I'm gonna have to repurchase them in a size 8, which is good to me, because when I first bought them they were so tight on me, like I'm talking so tight, and then after like a couple of wears and obviously a couple of weeks, they're really loose on me now. So that's nice to see. So I've gone back down to an 8. But then say in tops like that, my boobs have just changed completely. Like if you've had a baby, and especially if you've like breastfed or pumped, like your boobs change so much once like your milk is like out of them. So that's why the top half of me is still like a 10. But yeah, we're slowly coming down the ranks. In terms of my scar, my stitches are fully closed. My scar is a little bit raised in some places, obviously just where the skin is like reattaching itself and it's just folding over, but other than that it's smooth. It's not painful. It's more like, I don't know how to explain it, it's not painful, it's just a weird feeling. And then if you don't know, when you have a C-section, your nerves are completely gone in your lower section of your stomach, so you're completely numb, and you can be numb forever. You can be numb for like a couple of years, you can be numb for a couple of months, couple of weeks, couple of days. And my numbness is pretty much gone, but I'm putting it down to, so when I started feeling the numbness, I was very concerned about it because I never knew about the numbness. So I was googling it and did a lot of research on numbness after a C-section, and it's really common because they have to cut through nerves and your nerves have to reattach, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And they said the best thing to do was to start like just touching your belly and trying to get like sensation into your, where the numbness is. So literally from the day I came out, like literally the day after Oliver was born, I was touching my belly. Now it's very hard for me to touch it because it made me feel so ill to touch my belly and not be able to feel it. And then I resulted into like rubbing my belly after a while. So I rubbed it, and then I did C-section scar massages. I really recommend those. And yeah, my numbness has all my nerves have pretty much come back. There is a slight bit of numbness, but like it's not numb because I can still feel it. Just the sensation isn't as strong as like other parts of my body, if that makes sense. So I'm still working on it, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how far I've gotten with it. Okay, and then the last part of my physical being is hair loss. Oh my god, the amount of hair loss I've had is insane. It may not look like it, I have quite thick hair, but if I show you, see how thin it is underneath all along my hairline. It's coming out in clumps. Like if I brush my hair, if I like pull out my hair, if I wash my hair, I have an insane amount of hair loss. And it was actually getting me really down for a while, because for I'd say period 2 weeks, no matter what I did, it was coming out. Like if I went like this, it was coming out in like, maybe another one, coming out in like chunks. Washing my hair, like I'm talking like clumps. And it's kind of slowed down a bit, but I've definitely lost a lot of hair around my hairline, which has made me really sad. And also I've had a lot of breakage, like a lot of breakage. Like I don't know if you can see all these like frizzy bits, the top half of my head, so like the ones that you see out have all snapped. Like, and you know me, like I literally pride myself in my hair and how healthy it is and how good it is, and it's a whole lot of chaos. So I really should start taking vitamins for it, but I'm trying to eat like really good foods like salmon, and I'm trying to eat like just really whole foods to get my hair up. You can also probably see it, I do have a lot of baby hairs growing back, so I could be coming out with a mini fringe soon. Okay, and then last but not least, Oliver. Oh, my little man, he has grown up so much. Every day he's just starting to look less and less like a baby, and it just makes me so sad. But he is hitting all of his milestones, which is great. He's now sitting independently, although he throws himself back, so I can only help him sit independently on the bed or on the carpet, because if we have him downstairs, we have tiles downstairs, and if he jolts himself back, he's gonna smash his head on them tiles, and I will lose that. So yeah, he's hitting all his milestones. He's babbling, he's eating his purees, and yeah, he's doing so good. We're gonna move on to chunkier purees from now on, because he no longer needs really smooth purees. He still takes 5 to 6 7-ounce bottles a day, as well as his 3 purees a day. His sleep, he now sleeps from around 7 p.m, give or take a half an hour, as in like 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after. He now sleeps the whole way through the night till 6, half 6, which is amazing. And he will sometimes wake for a night feed, maybe like once or twice a week if he just hasn't gotten enough calories in during the day, because at the moment while he's teething, and you can see his little teeth trying to come through, but at the moment while he's teething, he's kind of refusing bottles and food, so it's very hard to get that into him. So then he does end up waking for a night feed, but on the days where he's having a good day, he will sleep through the night. And then yeah, he's wearing currently 6 to 9 month clothes, which breaks my heart, because he's not even 6 months yet and he's transitioned into it. That is mine and Oliver's 6-month postpartum update. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. To be honest, this video is kind of for me more than it is for you, but if you want to know where I'm at 6 months, that's where I'm at. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, I will see you in Sunday's video. Bye.